Hey angels, I hope you're well. This is what is coming in June for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And so for the signs, and I'm kind of doing this differently now. Like when we're in a signs month, I'm going to start on them and go through the wheel. So that's why you are towards the end this time, Aries. But with the oracle cards, I have been setting them aside after I get them for the signs because I want every sign to have a unique energy, a unique message, as well as I can. Of course, there's going to be overlap, and we have many different things in our chart. But with that being said, these are the remaining oracle cards. I'm going to pull 3 for Aries. So 1, 2, 3. I did just start thinking of Shrek 2 for some reason. But particularly like the soundtrack, I don't know if maybe that'll be relevant for someone. But, haha, this is funny as I was just thinking that I feel dehydrated. But we have drink more water with ocean, okay? I love how beautiful this card is though. Perhaps something just about like the artistry on it will resonate with you. And then we have freedom with Hina. Another like water and moon kind of connected card though. And then yoga with Babaji. So far I'm getting like in the month of June, I feel like there's a need to kind of be out and about. Out and about of nature, of course. Like if you live near a beach, like maybe the ocean is calling to you. But just like being out and about, being more social. I think, we've been talking about Aries kind of like getting back into that after possibly being in a little bit of a hermit mode. But I think that is where you'll find that sense of freedom too, in the ability to be playful again, in the ability to not have your day so structured. I think it's good to have a sense of routine. That's something I'm working on for myself, but allowing spontaneity to come back in. And the Aries that I know are all so adventurous. I feel like that's just part of your natural spirit. But I think because of some things that you had been going through, it's like you felt like, well, no, I have to take charge. I have to like be my own parent. I need to get my shit together. But I feel like you have created and established something for yourself now where like it is safe to kind of relax a little bit, if you will. But let's see what the cards have. It's interesting. So a song that I'm getting is Hopefully Yours. I'm pretty sure it's called Hopefully Yours. It's by Stina Nordenstam, who, God freaking frick. I have chills because I have said this in so many readings. Like if you watch for multiple placements, you'll see this where I need to call the cards before they come out. So y'all just see how psychic I am because we got 2 of Cups and I knew it. I literally just said, I'm getting Hopefully Yours by Stina Nordenstam, okay? And that's a song where she's like, basically she's hoping that this person is thinking of her in the way she's thinking of them. It's a beautiful song. She has the sweetest voice, oh my God. But, another thing is that a lot of these sign readings for coming in for the month of June have had romance take over, even though I literally just posted what's next in romance for the signs like the other week or last week, and not all of them were like positive. But of course, with free will, things can change. And when I say that, if I picked up on a negative person, I'm not saying like, oh, they're suddenly not toxic for you. But perhaps because of free will, maybe they're not coming in, or maybe this situation coexists alongside that, and use your discernment for which one is better. But I get Aries 444 in the timer, divine protection. There's a situation, 5 of Cups and 2 of Cups, where you have a lot of grief about something not working out with somebody that you thought was like a perfect match for you. And that's where that song is coming in, where it's like you hope that they're thinking about you too. And obviously, there's some significance to this month in regards to that connection. So, why are we being shown this right now, Spirit? For Aries. Okay. So, we have King of Wands, the High Priestess, the Faith card, which is a unique card in this deck, and the King of Cups. So I feel like, and it's interesting, God, I can't remember what the Aries love reading was, but it's either that this person is going from one energy to another, or you may have two suitors coming up here, but I feel like you've kind of been in this like faith and high priestess energy. It's like you've had this knowing that there is a significance to this person being in your life. And while you've actually allowed yourself to kind of detach from the situation, there's always been that faith or that knowing that like this story wasn't over. And so this person could have been in a more King of Wands energy at first, which, if one of the kings were to be a player, which that's not all that the King of Wands is, but I'm reading that getting the King of Cups as well. It's like they may have shown up in one way initially or had certain traits that made them like back up at first, but now they're sitting with like their emotions and they're realizing, I don't even get that this person is like a player, this person that you're sad over, but there may have been other things that took focus, and then it's like in your absence they're realizing that the people that they're coming across or the people in their life don't match up to your energy in a certain way. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I am taking it more so in a romantic lens. So, I ask why we're being shown that. I do think that there's been a shift in their energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. It's almost like they're at a roadblock when it comes to thinking about their future, because there's like an immature energy here. Again, like not necessarily that they're a player, but it's like they just weren't thinking about the future or the consequences if they don't, follow something through now. They may not have the means or the access to that later. And I'm taking that as you in this context. So are they coming forward? Is that what we need to know? Nine of Cups and Eight of Cups. I feel like they did walk away, and it's like there's this realization of, why did I walk away from what it is that I've been wanting? It's a realization for them. The Devil. In the world. Yeah, it's like they understand that there's something in their behavior that they need to leave behind. There's not hope lost in this situation, but I just want to know why we're being shown this for June, because I'm trying to get Nine of Swords. I think because you've still had this person on your mind. Let's go to a part 2. Hey angels, part 2 for what's coming in for Aries in June, which I'm hoping in part 2 we get more than this, because I want there to be more of a forefront for you in June than just worrying about like whether or not this person's coming back in. But although, no, I think I do remember Aries love reading. It was something about a slow burn. So it could be that something that didn't get to take off is coming back around. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, where was I going with this? Okay. This person, I'm being guided to tell you about this, that this person is thinking about you too. Because I do think you've been in your head about this a lot, and it's kind of like, why haven't I been able to let go of this person? Like, I feel like you've even been on dates, or at least had people express interest in you since you kind of like met and connected with this person. And I'm seeing something about like a ribbon in the hair. Um, you know, sometimes ribbons, we think red string theory, take that as you will, but I'm getting like literally seeing like somebody wearing ribbons in their hair. Or that going back to like something that you did in childhood, like gymnastics. I don't know. I don't know. Something about being a twin. Gemini, I don't know, you could be connected to a Gemini. Yeah, the Empress. You're not supposed to chase after this. And I like how the Empress, she's like suited up in armor in this deck. Like the advice here is to continue to go out, keep living your life. You're becoming more public, you're becoming more visible in whatever way that makes sense for you. And so with that, you're going to continue to get attention, and it's like this person, yeah, Page of Wands, it's like this person doesn't want you to forget about them either. They're afraid of you finding that spark elsewhere. 5 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Yeah, like they, but I'm not getting like action. I'm not getting action right now. But things have to end the way that they're going right now. And I feel like something's going to pop up. Like if you and this person are still connected on social media or whatever, there's going to be something where it scares them. Okay, I'm just going to ask this one more time, Spirit. Are they going to do anything about it? What's the point in us seeing that y'all are both thinking about each other? Like, okay, yeah, we have 8 of Wands. Something is going to scare them into action. And the thing is, like, this person, they are very honest, but sometimes they're just, like, slow to come to terms with things or, like, realize how they're feeling. I'm getting Gilded Lily. She says something about, like, her heart always being slow or, like, hard to catch up or something. But, so, like, I get that when they come forward, it's not just going to be like a breadcrumb, right? It's going to actually be like, hey, I miss talking to you. Like, it's more substantial than just a breadcrumb, like the kind of stuff we pick up a lot on in connections and tarot, you know? It's going to be substantial, but it also might not be like overtly romantic or sexual. 3 of Cups. I do feel like this person will ask you out to like catch up. And it's not just going to be like, oh, let's grab a beer or let's grab a like, it's going to be casual, but it's going to be meaningful. It's going to be something that they like, they want it to be nice, but it's also like not super pressure. It's not going to be like Michelin rated restaurant, but it's going to be more than just like grabbing a beer at a dive bar. And again, like the out in nature thing's important too. Like maybe y'all go to the beach together, take a I don't know. And I think this person coming back around is a big part of your June, which is why we're seeing that. I do feel like it's a very special connection. I get chills while I say that too. Fox energy could be significant with this person. Perhaps they have red hair. But and not fox in like a sneaky way, but just like they almost have an air of self-preservation, which is probably a part of the reason why they move so slowly. But we have Justice, Libra energy. We had Capricorn here as well. Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio. Yeah, if you look at the scales here in this deck, the money bag has outweighed the heart. I think that I'm not saying this person is like, has a proclivity towards avarice or is overly like greedy or money minded, but it just feels like there are other things that kind of took a centerfold rather than their heart's desires. We have Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and then Ten of Wands reversed. Although I don't really feel like taking reversals today. I haven't really. So Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and Ten of Wands. I do feel like by you continuing to put yourself out there, open yourself up to new people, opportunities. Again, this is kind of what's manifesting that in. And even with me saying this, because I can't promise anything ever, I love giving readings as guidance. But no matter how talented or accurate a reader is, you should always take it with a grain of salt because everyone has free will. And anyway, I say all that because even though I feel like this person is coming back in and with an offer for you, like I think y'all are going to reconnect and they're going to be afraid of letting you go. But you don't have to wait for anyone. You know, continue. Don't feel like you have to like save yourself for this person because y'all have a great connection. It looks very likely that it can build into something, but you know, we all have multiple opportunities in this lifetime for various things, you know, depending on the decisions we make and how we react to situations. So, you know, yeah, this person may come back around, but if you go out with another great match, like just don't hold yourself back. Don't make yourself wait at home just waiting by the phone for this person to come in because you're like, oh, I can't beat that feeling, you know. You need to continue to like have new experiences in whatever way that is. But anyways, Aries, this is what I have for you. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.